welcome to Vlogtober Day 19, I think. I'm not sure. It's Saturday and I'm in the car, hire car, about to head off to the Knit Tea retreat. I've just popped by the shop to pick up a few things to load into the car to offload into someone else's car, so we hopefully will have plenty of room when we're packing up for the marketplace tomorrow. I did record a little bit of footage yesterday, but I haven't had time to edit it together, so whether these will be one sort of vlog or I'll mash them together, I'm not sure yet. We'll see what time we get. We had a really lovely time at the social knit night and I started a new project, so I'm looking forward to showing you that. But for now I must get on the road, otherwise we will be late for today. Hopefully you just enjoyed a little bit of the footage that I took today throughout the retreat. We were so lucky with the weather today. It was the same at last year's retreat. Beautiful blue skies and sunshine, perfect for exploring the grounds at Insole Court. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. It's quite late on Saturday night, but I wanted to pop on and try and catch up with these vlogs. So this morning I took a wonderful class on somatics with Catherine Nue, I think her name is. I'll put it down below because I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce it, but you can find Soma Dublin on Instagram. And it was all about stretches and sort of movements for knitters and just for body in general. And I think most of us really enjoyed that class, getting to know our kind of posture habits and also working on a few exercises that will help alleviate any of those pains that we get from our sort of body constantly moving or favouring certain positions or directions. I got to sit next to the lovely Kath on one side and Jeanette on the other. Jeanette is a lovely friend from last year's retreat, and Kath I got to meet and chat to, and it was so lovely to spend some time with you, Kath. Then lunchtime, so lots of knitting and chatting, and then this afternoon I did a fixing mistakes workshop. I'm not sure I quite got the hang of that workshop. You might have seen a little bit of footage of my complete yarn spaghetti. I managed to unravel one of my swatches. But the idea was obviously getting some tips and tricks on how to fix things. So I've got one of the swatches that I've knit before the class and we sort of messed around with it a little bit, so we did a little panel where we dropped down some stitches and picked back up in garter stitch, and then you can't really sort of see anything, but we were messing around fiddling with sort of dropping stitches right at the edge of your work, which is sort of notoriously a bit of a pain to pick up, and I think I did a pretty good job. That's a fairly neat edge. I don't think you can really tell that I've dropped down and picked those up several times, so yeah, I will count that as a success. And then this evening was the lovely social event. There was a raffle and there's the bring and take table, so you would have seen a little bit of footage from that, where basically everyone from the retreat, if they want to, gets to take along things from their stash that they no longer want, and then the rest of us can raid other people's unwanted goods and bring home things for ourselves. From the bring and take table, I actually came home with a lovely bag of leftovers, which I thought I would pop into my crochet blanket at some point. I thought it would be a nice little memory section of my crochet blanket of this year's Knit Tea retreat. I was sitting next to a lovely friend of mine who's actually a local lady, Sal, and she won one of the raffle prizes, and it's a fantastic pin from Mars, who is Hey Brown Berry, but Sal's not really a pin collector, so she gifted me her Yarn on Board pin, so I was super grateful to receive that. I've got a few others of Mars's pins, so I shall add that to my collection, which was a really wonderful extra, so thank you, Sal. We also of course got our retreat goodie bags, and inside were some fabulous treats, so I'm just going to dig through and grab some of the things out. Hopefully I can get everything. So there's a fab Knit Tea retreat tape measure, always handy to have those in project bags, a really fun teapot stitch marker from Caroline. There's Caroline's card, Colourful Creativity, and of course you know her from yesterday's video. And then we've got some mini skeins, one from Wool in the Answer, and I have Wool is the Answer, sorry, who will be vending at the marketplace tomorrow, and I got this lovely artichoke green colourway. And then a beautiful mini skein from By Miranda, who you will probably know reasonably well if you've watched me for a while, because she's one of our local indie dyers and I have her yarn for sale in the shop. And this is a sample of her number 20 colourway. And then this year's retreat skein is this wonderful sock set from Jenny All About Yarn. And it's this lovely, gorgeous natural colour with these two mini skeins, and it's designed to go with the pattern that was in the retreat booklet. Signed by Zoe. It's the party bunting socks. Isn't that fabulous? Can't wait to have a go at those. So yeah, I think that's everything for today's video, and hopefully it should be a little bit more of a relaxed morning tomorrow. I've not got any classes or anything, so it will just be a case of arriving at the retreat and prepping for the marketplace. So with any luck, I might get a little bit more retreat footage for you to share on tomorrow's video, but for now I'm going to sign off and try and get some sleep. So I'll see you all again soon.